How's everybody doing? Welcome back to Asshat Podcast on YouTube. Now, I've done various different comic magazines, comic zines. I've done Comic Scene. I've done, Comic Scene. I've done Amazing Heroes. I've done Wizard. Don't think I've done Comics Interview. I've done like the Image thing, the Dark Horse one. This is Heroes Illustrated. This was put out by the same group that at the time was doing Electronic Gaming Monthly, and it was their version of Wizard. The big difference to me between this one and Wizard is that Wizard always came with like a trading card book. This always came with like scratch off things in one, great comics, trading cards, comic. It came with packed with all kinds of stuff. But the weird thing was that, at least for the first few issues, there was two different versions of it. There was the one you could get in newsstands, which had none of the extras in it, and was magazine size, like wider, slightly wider, not as tall. And then you had this is almost comic size, and you got a comic shop that came with the extras. This is the issue 16, October of 94. I don't think this lasted much longer after this. Mortal Kombat 2, of course. The Hildebrandt brothers. Like I say, it's very Wizard-like. And actually, for a while there, I enjoyed this more than Wizard, even though, honestly, out of all the Wizard-like magazines, the best one was Overstreet Fan. I did Comics Arena. I was trying to think of the other one. This back when Dark Horse had the license. Look at all the Star Wars stuff they're putting out. The letters to the editor. Hey, it's the Spider-Man clone bullshit. Woo! Oh, here we go. Wait a minute. John Crickfalusi on John Crickfalusi. This guy did Ren and Stimpy. It's a long-ass letter from him. Big Daddy Groff. Oh, shit! There's a Gary Groff interview. That would be badass. Blackthorn with Jim Lee artwork. And of course, you have people drawing on the envelope. I don't see me do this anymore. I remember when I was in boot camp, that's the first time I saw this young guy. I cannot remember his name now. He slept a couple beds down from me. So there's a few people behind me in the mail line. He would get a letter like once or twice a week from his brother, I think it was. And he'd have just like crazy drawings on. Like one of them was a drill sergeant sitting on the toilet taking a shit. And like where you're supposed to put the address was the newspaper that he was reading. Skeleton Warriors join battle every Saturday morning CBS. That was a show that should have taken off. Battle for Philadelphia. Bone walks off with 4 eyes. There's just gaming. There's Simpson comics. Yeah, Bone's kind of forgotten now. The craze for crossovers. Extreme Avails Maximum Imprint. This is the end. This is the start of Rob Liefeld getting kicked the fuck out of Image. Image X month where they crossed over. Yeah, I remember this. New benefit book to aid the CBLDF, 94 Eisner Awards. Dixon Cider. ElfQuest movie deal. Storyboard Swipe. Philadelphia Cons. In the works. AC Con. Oh, we'll go from AC. Just Finforce. Yeah. Rascals and who the fuck's public? Must be Dark Horse in it. Cud. I read Cud. Cud is pretty cool. Excuse me. Calyx and Dinosaurs. Leonard Nimoy's Primordial. This is one of those techno comics, big entertainment comics. They actually had a book published. Okay. If you're at EGM, there was a section called Quarterman where it's like industry gossip and he's kind of blind-eying them and stuff. Well, you had a Hero Insider in here. And he talks like Trouble at the Little D. That's Defiant, not DC. Robo Rally. The board game from Wizards of the Coast. Nobody remembers this. Oh my God, check it out. Tattooed teenage alien fighters from Beverly Hills. Really, swear to God. Yes, it's real. Mantis. Who remembers fucking Man? Andy Magle's Hollywood Hero. This is one of the reasons I started reading Heroes Illustrated, because his shit got moved from Wizard to this. And I really enjoyed his thing every month. There was so much good information. Like, look at this. Syndicating cable. All these shows are coming out. And so he got quite a few pages. Then we always had an anime. They always had an anime section, which I'm not really into anime anymore. A figure section, which of course was kind of standard back then. And then they had the Heroes Reviews, where they took a bunch of different people and they would review different things. Either the good, the bad, and the ugly. That's 0 hour. Let's see. Spider-Man: The Venom Factor. Huh. Okay. The Mongrel. Let's see. Mongrel. Cyber Reality. I've never even heard of this one. Huh. The New Face of Comics. Rebel Sword. That looks like some manga. Geomancer. That's a Valiant one. Yeah. I like this. The good, a new reader could pick up this issue and know just about everything that they need to know about us from Geomancer. The bad, $3.75. This was even $2.50. I push this book a lot more. Ugly zombies, man. Zombies are pretty ugly. Vengeance of Vampirella, number 6. Back to the Batcave. And sometimes there's actual books. Spider-Man. Time Cop. Oh, Jesus. Scud the Disposable Assassin. Didn't they finally just finish that recently? That was hot as hell back then it trailed off. There's a lot of indie series back then that were like hot. Zeozonic Tales. That's another one. I think that's probably the last issue of that came out. This is like 94. Ultra Force. Cracked Super. Jar of Fools. Cadillac and Dinosaurs Man-Eater from Topps Comics. That'd be kind of neat. Who Dies with the Most Toys Wins Hostile Takeover. They're not owned by Marvel yet. Superheroes on the TV, of course. The Max and all that. The Tick, Spider-Man. I watched every one of these pretty much. If I got the channel there, and I watched them. Jeff Smith and James Robinson, creators of Starman and Bone. And that's probably what they... I remember this. Death drawing by Jeff Smith. It's from Death Gallery. I was trying to remember what it was. Jack Kirby, Comic Kirby. Techno Comics hits the big time. Everything was like blah blah blah's comic, like Mickey Spillane's, Mike Danger, Jonathan Jakes, blah blah blah. Neil Gaiman's something something. What I've read from it is interesting. I haven't read a lot from them. It's one of those that there was so much coming out at the time I couldn't get all of it, so I just skipped a lot. Spotlight on Murphy Anderson. I always pick an older artist and do a spotlight on them in these. They're always entertaining. The Bradley Bunch, even in full color, Peter Baggy can't let go of his hate. Nice long article on Hate, which was one of the best indie comics ever. Have a Smash with Ash. This is when Joe Quesada and Jimmy Palmiotti created their own comic company event. They have a drawing section. Cover. They'd always post shit sent in by kids too. At least you hope it was sent in by kid, wasn't some adult that just drew that bad. Radical Dreamer, They had a Cards Illustrated for a short while, which I picked up a few issues here. Price Guides, what exactly are they? And this is, Price Guides. And that was the neat thing is that, was this a newsstand one? I think it is, because there's no price guide in this, so I think this is a newsstand. They do a Heroes following like Legion Superheroes, which is really cool. Legion is one of those I enjoyed as a kid, I've not read in years. And we do get a price guide for Legion in this one. And then we get the market report, which is talking about all the just crazy stuff happening on the comic market. And then we got next issue, we got a cover for Jimmy the Idiot Boy. We got Lethargic Lab. Where the fuck happened to Lethargic Lab by Greg Highland? He's kind of disappeared. The Collected Breed digitally remastered. Oh, sweet. Wouldn't mind having that. And Hulk 2099 issue 1. So that's Heroes Illustrated issue 16. I hope you enjoyed that. I got some more issues of this. I'll find them and dig them out. I need to find some issues of the Comics Journal. That was like my favorite of all the magazines. For covering non-superhero stuff, they were the best at that. Heroes Illustrated was actually a good little magazine. Well, if you remember this, give me a thumbs up. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. All the other bullshit. Leave a comment, subscribe. You know the drill. Talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.